I am so excited every week at this time because
there's one.
BB Shea comes in. This guy.
The end of the work week is creeping closer and closer. I have to put up with this just to get through it.
This guy right here.
Yeah.
You talk about an all-star. You talk about a legend. It's BB Shea.
It's an all-star team.
Now, let me...
No one's going to be able to replace this kid.
No, never. There's no way he can be replaced. It can't be done. He does a weekly wrap-up in rap form on this program every week, but he's a huge New York Yankees fan.
Yeah.
Now, we were talking about legends replacing legends. Not necessarily in sports. It started with Alex Trebek. What if the next guy is so good you think of it as his show in 30 years?
Or gal.
Or gal. Sorry, woman. Like Mayim Bialik. Anyway, somebody said, who are the legends that have replaced legends? Mickey Mantle replacing Joe DiMaggio in center field for the Yankees. And we were talking about how they played one season together. It was Mantle in right and DiMaggio in center. And did you know that? You know that stuff.
Yeah, I knew that they had shared a season together, yes.
He says that you watched that show, that movie 61.
Yeah.
I did too. That was really good. And I learned a lot about how they treated each other. And, it was like when he came up, he was in the shadow of DiMaggio, of course, and everybody loved DiMaggio, and he was trying to replace him, even though DiMaggio was long past his prime. In fact, at first, DiMaggio wore 5 and Mantle wore 6 because they thought Mantle was going to be the great Hall of Famer right after DiMaggio, and he struggled at first. They sent him down to the minors. He came back up, changed his number to 7 because he didn't want to be right next to DiMaggio. I'll tell you something about DiMaggio you may not know. He has got one of the biggest schlongs in the history of baseball.
Source?
Pete Rose.
Is that why he cast a shadow?
Okay. In fact, he batted with it when he was no one knew.
Times were tough.
No idea.
No one had any idea.
I'll tell you this. Pete Rose, I heard him tell a story one time about they were on some sort of a charity mission in the jungles of Vietnam or somewhere. They were going over to do some sort of baseball thing, and they were sleeping in the jungle. And Joe DiMaggio wanted to take a shower because it was so hot. And Pete Rose said that the showers were set up so that you literally somebody had to hold the water on for you. And for some reason, DiMaggio couldn't do it himself. His arm was hurt or something. So Pete Rose said, all right, I'll hold the water on for you from above while you take a shower. And Pete Rose looked down, and he'd always heard that DiMaggio had a huge schlong. And he's like, this was the biggest thing I've ever seen. I mean, Pete Rose said.
In the jungle.
In the jungle.
We're talking 2 hands.
He said,
2.5.
Pete Rose said to DiMaggio, I have heard the legend of this, and it's true. And DiMaggio's like, yeah, it is. What can I say? I mean, apparently just enormous. So that's something for your Yankee.
Thank you for letting me know that. I
Yeah,
appreciate
you can go
that.
on, if you want to go on like the Yankee chat boards.
Yeah.
And
Your
talk
next
about
podcast.
I mean,
There we go.
apparently just unbelievable. This is according to Rose. This is according to Pete. That's the only person I've ever heard it.
Oh, Stubby Pete.
Pete said, look, I looked at it and said, my God. I mean, your baseball career pales in comparison to this. That's literally what he said. I mean, it was apparently that large. Now, BB Shea has done something, and I just heard this. Made a major purchase for himself. Yeah. Tell everyone what you bought.
I bought a new pair of shoes, the famous Yeezys from Kanye West. And yeah, I purchased them last week for myself. I've been working hard and wanted to treat myself.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
What'd you spend on it?
$266.
Now, was that a wise choice?
And what's the route you'll be taking home from work?
People catching the
Steal sneakers, right?
Yeah. Catching the Amtrak right down here. I had to sell my car.
I don't buy anything for pleasure. So, nothing. Like, I don't say.
Look at he doesn't buy clothing.
He doesn't buy anything.
Look at my clothes.
Yeah.
I don't do that. I buy like a replacement toilet or
pickleball racket.
I buy nothing for pleasure.
Chicken sandwiches.
Chicken sandwiches are the only thing I guess I buy for pleasure. Why did you choose those Yeezys at $266?
Shoes are the only thing that I go out of my way to purchase for a lot of money because they're so valuable to your everyday life. You know what I'm saying? As long as they're comfortable and stuff. This in particular, I've always wanted a pair of Yeezys, and I was like, you know what? Just let me go ahead and do it.
So is this a new model?
Yes,
BB
they actually
Shea?
had just came out the day that I bought them.
Mm-hmm.
And where do you see yourself wearing your new Yeezys?
I'm probably not gonna wear them. I'm probably just gonna keep them on the shelf and just look at them.
You're gonna have
like a collector's item.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you foresee 10 years, 20 years down the road selling them?
Possibly. Honestly, I could probably sell them for twice as much as I bought them for right now.
Have they been on your feet other than in the store? Have
I
they been
tried
on your feet,
them. I tried them in on the store. I said, okay, let's do it, and then they haven't been on my feet.
Have they
since.
touched pavement?
No,
Okay.
just box and just shoe rack.
Okay.
I want to see him. That's why I asked him today. I said, "Are you wearing them? I want to see them."
No, not today.
Not in here.
I'll tell you this. I think it's a terrible idea. And I cannot imagine why you would purchase it unless you're going to sell them for profit. If that's the case, I applaud it.
That's a possibility. I haven't made up my mind yet on
But
that.
I would imagine that, Kelly, in your son's mind, maybe Shea just became the coolest person in the building by a mile.
Oh, yeah.
And they've got beef over Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah, but maybe this will bring him
Maybe we
together.
can come together on this.
I'll tell him. I'll tell him that you bought some. And maybe
Yeezys?
yeah, maybe that.
Watch his face light up when you use the phrase.
Yeah. I was proud of BB Shea treating himself, saving.
God, two things I hate: treating yourself. I cannot stand
And
treating.
spending.
Oh my God, a treat.
Feeling good when you
It's
buy
such a
something.
millennial thing, isn't
Oh
it?
my
Treating
God,
yourself.
it is treating yourself. Why don't you work hard and
Work
save?
hard and die miserable.
Exactly.
Golly.
That's it. Yes.
Just like the rest of us.
Yes. What are you doing?
Why would you want to
treating
make yourself happy?
yourself? Oh God, what a terrible idea.
Where did you buy these online?
No, there's actually a store right down the street here that people have like notoriously waited outside for hours for.
Synced it.
Really?
buy
for
shoes.
For a sneaker release.
Yeah. So like the Yeezys came out Friday. I'm sure there was a large line out there that morning. I just went later that afternoon and bought them.
And they were
Really?
still available.
Yeah, still available. I called him up. I was like, "Hey, you got any Yeezys 13?" He said, "Yep." I said, "Okay, I'll be down there in a second." And
Wow.
went and got them.
Wow.
I thought they were waiting in line for tickets to something. I
thought so,
didn't even
too.
know what it was.
Yeah.
You're 13.
Yes, sir.
So am I.
That's nice. Yeah.
I could try on your Yeezys.
You could.
Let me show you the shoe I'm wearing today. This is a flat.
Oh my god.
Look at that.
Oh my god.
It's a looks like a fake Merrill.
I love how they added the little suede accent to it.
Yeah.
That is a fake.
You can buy them right off the AARP website,
Yeah.
actually.
Is that a stretchy slip-on?
Yeah.
Is that a Sketcher?
Yeah. I don't know. That's a knockoff.
Is it a
sketch.
knockoff Sketcher?
I got them. There's a store down the street. They were lined around the corner.
They were getting them soup, blankets, and shoes.
That's what they give you if you're smoking 200 pack of cigarettes, isn't that right?
Does this have arch support? I don't know. It's a shoe.
Are these orthopedic?
These are great. I love
I'm a
it.
wide. Do you have a wide?
I don't mean to say anything bad about the company, but when I see Skechers, I just stay away. I see them on my feed. What? I just don't buy them.
Buy Skechers. This is
The
a,
image?
This is a Sketcher knockoff.
How much did those
Howie
cost you?
Long getting on a plane with his Skechers?
Yes.
Yeah. These cost me $37.99.
Wow.
And you paid $266
Yes.
for shoes you're not
won't wear.
wearing. That's all I'm saying. I'll leave it at that.
Fair enough. That's
I'll
a good
leave
point.
it at that.
That's a
But
good
you
point.
did drop some coin, Kelly, on some pickle shoes.
I did. Well, now those are $100, and I bought. And let me tell you this about sizing. Let me show you my toenail.
Okay.
I'll show you.
No,
my
no, let's not do this.
Let me show you this.
Zoom in.
I want to show you this.
No.
Where's the camera?
Now, I bought the wrong size.
Let me show you what these knockoff shoes get you.
I bought the wrong size shoes and played pickleball. in
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And I'm going to show you my right toenail. Look at that toe. You
Oh,
see
my
that?
God.
You see that? You see that? Does everybody see that?
No, I'm
Yeah.
not looking.
Oh, I see.
Don't
it.
touch the board. Don't touch the board.
Look at that. You see that? You see that?
I'd rather
toenail?
see that Giants player
Right now, the
Leg
station
work.
is the station being circled by witches. Who it's the missing thing for their brew.
The fifth element.
That's gruesome. So be careful when you buy.
Yeah.
I went a size too small and thought they would work because he said, I think they fit. He did the universal, I'll push your toe and see.
Yeah.
And then played pickle in it for only a couple hours, and look what it did to my toes.
That's terrible.
It's awful. I know. So I can't chastise you on shoes. Let me see what brand this is. That's an Eastland. That is an Eastland.
Eastland.
Handcrafted since 2012.
There was people waiting in line on the street for those
Oh,
when they
yeah.
came out. Yeah.
Of course there were. Oh, you know they were. Okay.
I think they have those for. I don't even know if they make these anymore, but like the coupons in the Sunday funnies, in the Sunday paper. That was always the ad on the back was for Eastland.
That's right. That's right. That's true.
The funny pages.
That's right.
That's how old I am.
BB Shea comes in here every week, and it's the highlight of my week because
And mine too. When you ask the question, it's like the kid at what is it? What's the holiday with the festival light? Hanukkah.
Yes.
Yeah. The kids have to ask the questions.
That's right. And I say,
yeah.
how's the rap this week? And BB Shea says,
Good.
fantastic. It's fantastic this week.
Yeah.
We're looking back at the week that was in rap form. BB Shea, the floor is yours.
Thank you, guys.
Yes.
Does this need a setup?
This does not need a setup. No build up. You just sit back and relax.
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready for it. Yeah.
All right. Kelly asked me to be quick. He's got a pickleball tournament. Pickle working kids from both ends. He's been burning it. Kelly keeps his tournament secret. He won't say where they're at. Well, I found out and went and I watched the whole match. I saw you and Diesel touch tips. I thought it was lame, but I'm contrarian. You guys really gave a beating to those two octogenarians. You guys should be proud. Your wife should be also. The way you made mincemeat of Curtis and Adolfo. You guys almost lost one. I know it gave you a real scare. I like how you only hit the ball to that one guy in the wheelchair. I pray for you the best. I hope you avoid all the worst guys. You could pray for yourself, but I know you're not a church guy. Y'all got vacation next week, and it's warranted again. I feel bad for Florida. I feel bad for Biggie because he's banned from Florida again. His mom don't want him there. I can't blame what she said because every time he comes to town, she can't sleep in her bed. He just wants to see his family. That's just one of his wishes. On the way down, he'll listen to an episode of Two Sports Bitches. That's Jared's new sports show. He asked Kelly to be a guest. I listened for 5 minutes and immediately got depressed. It's a scary thing to let Kelly say what he wants. Does it suck? That's like asking if Demm eats at fancy restaurants. I feel bad for Chris Demm. He always gives his best. He wants a clean workspace but ends up with Kelly's jeans on his desk. He told me he deals with you all with the patience of Buddha. If he gets one more question about Luca, he's probably going to puke us.
Wait a minute.
He's sick of answering questions about that dumbass kid. He's also sick of hearing about Kelly's butthole itch. I asked him what if a question about Luca led to his defeat. He said he'd rather watch Alligator all day on repeat. I hope y'all enjoy vacation. Without you here, it'll be weird. I'll be back downstairs eating mayo out my beard.
It made it. I wasn't sure if that would make it.
It had to make it.
I wanted to ask you about that. There he goes. There he goes.